Borders are being closed around the globe. People are being ordered to stay home. Businesses and companies are shutting down their services. There's a lot of uncertainty and a lot of fear floating around the internet these days, for lack of a better word. My name is Andrew, and this is Digital Nomad Journey. We're all on our own journey, are we not? And I'm very lucky and fortunate and grateful to share that about a year and a half ago, I started my journey transitioning to become a remote professional living the laptop lifestyle, being a digital nomad. And recently, I've discovered how this flexibility has brought a lot of value to my life, because I'm looking on the internet and social media and on the news, and I'm seeing a lot of fear out there, and it's very concerning. And I want to reassure people and give them opportunity and options where otherwise they may not have recognized it. So I truly believe that the future of work is remote and it's location independent. And if you're currently working in a career that requires you to be in a certain location, you may one day find it opportunistic to explore ways to transition into a side hustle or a full-time profession working remotely. We're surrounded by all kinds of examples these days. Today, it's the coronavirus. Not too long ago, Australia unfortunately had the worst fire season they've ever experienced. It was many times worse than the California fire season that they experienced recently. And then, not to mention, we also have examples of civil and political unrest in various parts of the globe. So can you sit back and imagine the relief, the sense of gratitude you would feel if you'd be able to recognize that you are currently in a dangerous situation, but you could pick up your belongings, jump on a flight, a train, a coach, a bus, and get to safety. Grab you and your essentials and your loved ones and get them to safety. Now, today it's the coronavirus. Tomorrow it might be something else. And we just ended the longest bull run market that we've ever seen in human history. And I want to say for the last 3 or 4 years or so, we've been hearing various experts from different industries warning us of the next crash. And some experts today are talking about the possibility of a worldwide depression. And I hesitate mentioning that because it is very doom and gloom, and I'm naturally a more optimistic person. I find that people are extremely resilient in their nature, and I can tell you I'm currently located in beautiful Scotland, and I walk around here and I still see high spirits and smiles on people's faces. But I created this page because I know that I have an understanding and a certain knowledge base that I feel will be very beneficial to you if you're watching this video. If you're watching this video right now, I suspect that you have some possibly remote or deep interest in becoming a remote professional, and you might be a little hesitant, you might be nervous, you might be frightened about taking that first leap of faith. I can tell you the first time I booked a one-way flight, I was extremely, extremely nervous, but I can think back to that moment right now, and I can tell you that I feel nothing but gratitude and thanks that I had the courage to do that when I had the opportunity. I didn't have a page like this. I didn't have a digital nomad journey to turn to. And I think anywhere you look now, you're going to recognize that there is real value in being able to work as a remote professional right on your laptop. It could be from your bedroom, and you don't need to jump all over the globe, although that's not much of an option right now these days anyways. There's not going to be a lot of travel for anyone these days, and I feel awful for the travel industry that's going to experience quite possibly the longest downturn that they've ever experienced in their industries. We're looking at some rough times ahead for many people, not just the travel industry, and it's time to think out of the box. It's time to get creative and think about where you can bring value to the marketplace in a remote capacity. Because it's those remote professionals, those laptop lifestyle enthusiasts that are going to be able to see us into the future of work. I really truly believe that there's always going to be a certain amount of work that is location based, and I've had many careers in my life that was location based, but I believe that we are going to transition more and more into the knowledge business and actually experience thought leaders and various experts sharing their knowledge, sharing their wisdom in an online capacity. We've actually seen the trends for a long time. Look at YouTube, look at social media, look at reality TV, look at all of these mediums of sharing and consuming content. And if you had a way to create value for the marketplace in a remote digital fashion, wouldn't that give you that sense of confidence or that relief, so that if all of a sudden your current environment was no longer safe and you were able to pack up a few things, just your essentials, grab your loved ones if you have kids or relatives that are living with you, and jump on a flight or a train or jump in the car and get to somewhere that's safe, get to safety. There are numerous resources out there that I've been collecting just naturally, intrinsically over the last year and a half or so, because I knew that I needed access to the very best information. And because here we are in early 2020, things are quite scary. We're hearing words like apocalypse and depression and downturn and market correction and market recessions. And a lot of people are frightened, a lot of people are scared. I think it's time to get creative and really figure out how you can bring value to the marketplace in a remote fashion. I don't want to scare anyone. I think we're all scared enough as it is, but it's time to really step outside of your comfort zone, or perhaps expand your comfort zone, I should say. Expand your comfort zone, and let's move forward. People are resilient. We are going to get past this virus, just like we've gotten past crises and pandemics in the past, but we can't be complacent. We have to expect that there's going to be another one, and then another one, and then another one. We don't want to find ourselves, or sorry, I should say, we don't want to paint ourselves into a corner and wonder what happened, what mistakes did we make. You want to be proactive, not reactive. Tony Robbins likes to say that losers react and winners anticipate. And I probably screwed. Sorry about that, just dropped the phone. So I probably just screwed up the Tony Robbins quote there, but there's a certain amount of common sense there, isn't there? Something else, another fundamental truth that I like to remind myself on a regular basis, is that you are the average of the 5 people you spend most of your time with. So find a mentor, find a coach, find a friend that already works remotely and lives that laptop lifestyle, or remote professional, or works in a remote profession capacity, and learn from them. Ask some questions. I think in this day and age, because there is so much uncertainty, people are willing to help you no matter what, and I think that's actually the main question everyone should be asking themselves right now. If you live beside an elderly person, go knock on their door and ask them if they need any toilet roll, or if they need any groceries before you head to the store, because there's a lot of people that were already living hand to mouth, paycheck to paycheck before these tough times started, and now these tough times are just going to make people desperate. Now's the time to pull together, show each other love and support and kindness. There's a lot of the world can be a scary place sometimes, and it's already hard enough as it is. So let's just pull together and realize that we are more resilient than we've ever been. We have more technologies and more disruptive tech coming out that is going to make our lives in the world a better place. We have the highest literacy rates that the human race has ever seen. We have the lowest poverty and hunger rates the world has ever seen. There's a lot of positive news out there that we should all focus on, and I'm so hopeful. I'm crossing my fingers here that a lot of people will discover the value in becoming a remote professional. And it might not happen overnight. You might not be able to flick a switch and become a remote professional, but there are resources out there. So again, you are the average of the 5 people you spend most of your time with. If you are surrounding yourself with location-based employees or entrepreneurs or freelancers, maybe go try to network and find some people that are working remotely. And that's another reason why I've created Digital Nomad Journey, because I'm hoping to attract a community, build a community here where people can support one another and help each other with certain travel hacks and tips when we're able to travel, but then also share our knowledge and our wisdom and our experience from becoming remote professionals, and how to find jobs. Or if you are a business and your business is suffering because of the recent changes in the marketplace, you probably now realize that you were exposed. You might even have the recognition now that you need to have at least a part of your workforce needs to be remote. Not only will you be able to cover that risk so that you can maintain your operations if a crisis like this hits us, but you may also be pleasantly surprised that your retention rates will go up, that your expenses will go down. A stay-at-home employee isn't actually as expensive as an employee that has to have an office with utilities and expenses that all add up and erode in your margins on your bottom line. So there's a lot of obvious benefits of this kind of lifestyle. It's not for everybody, but there are some more less obvious benefits that you might not be aware of. And I certainly came across some benefits by accident, just by living this lifestyle and having a pleasant smile across my face when I realized that I had crafted and created a lifestyle that was actually extremely beneficial. So I don't want to keep going on and on about this. I hope I am attracting the right people to this page. Share this video, like it, leave a comment, leave me a question. I'm starting a brand new page here because I think I can help, and I don't want to sit around on my butt doing nothing. I think a lot of people are asking themselves how they can offer help these days. This is just meant to be a quick video to introduce you to me and Digital Nomad Journey, and I hope that you have a wonderful experience here, and that you meet some like-minded people, and that you're able to learn some information that you find beneficial. So again, my name is Andrew, and I can't wait to make some more videos and create some more content for all of you. I want to encourage all of you to make the most of your day. Don't let the news get down on you. Find people around you that can help lift you up and bring you energy. There's energy suckers and there's energy givers out there. Go find those energy givers. Stay clear away from those energy suckers. You don't need those people in your life right now. The world is already in very interesting times, and it's more important than ever to find your tribe. And I hope Digital Nomad Journey will help cushion the blow and clear a path for everyone on your journey on becoming a remote professional. Own the day and make it yours. Take care.